For more than 2 decades, I've been equipment manager for the New York Giants. Protecting players with proper equipment has always been my priority. And one piece of protection is essential. Or so you think. Would you believe I can't give one away?
It's just restricting and uncomfortable.
I think it's very uncomfortable, I would imagine.
I don't know, I never won one, so it's not really a big deal for me not to wear one or not.
Like Dumb and Dumber, it's a risk I'm willing to take.
For those who don't wear a cup, there are cautionary tales that pop up from time to time.
I had an incident recently. Tried to hurdle a guy. Millions of people watching Thursday Night Football. You gotta be able to hide the pain, but on the sideline, if they follow you with the camera, you see through a lot of it. That particular moment, a cup wouldn't have been so bad.
Even 2 decades ago, it was an afterthought. It's difficult to pinpoint when players stop wearing them.
Looking back at, grade school and so forth, the coaches back in those days, told us, saying this is a mandatory piece of equipment. I think mom and dad wanted you to wear it as well. But I think that changed really, as around high school years. I don't think I knew anybody, the 4 teams that I played for, that actually wore a protective cup.
Frankly, this goes deeper than the NFL. All across the country, equipment managers can't find a taker.
This is a protective cup. They've been around since the late 1800s. This is how it's worn. Only a handful of football players continue to wear the cups, and most of those are for medical reasons. Who would have ever thought that this coverage would become more essential than this coverage?
Maybe a couple times where you get caught in the wrong position and you get up and you're like, man, that kind of hurt. I should probably wear a cup.
I tried it on at home and it was like, oh no, this is not it. Has your butt all out, I don't like that.
It's hard to roll with a cup on.
I'm just not a fan of that. I like to be free, man. I'm a free man.
Without getting too deep into the anatomy of it, it's harder for a big shoulder pad or a big helmet to get into a small area as it is for a baseball player.
Everything in the NFL is about speed, and quickness and so forth. You don't want anything, really slowing you down.
I risk taking one blow out of 10,000 snaps than, wearing a cup being uncomfortable for 10,000 snaps.
We get those shots and we don't even blink. We just drive on and play football.
It's an equipment manager's job to be prepared. If a player needs one, we'll be ready. For 20 years, we've packed this little fella for every single game the Giants have played.
I haven't worn a cup, never worn a cup, don't plan on wearing one, so knock on wood to avoid that. I'm gonna ask if I can get a cup and I'm gonna see what they give me. I'm not gonna permanently wear it, no shot, but I might try it out.